Welcome back to Seablock and TSM, episode number Factorio, Seablock and TSM even, episode number 297, where I'm just having a bit of a look as to what we need to do next. It looks like this is largely filled out, although they need a... So this is where we are going to be building a new mineral sludge facility, but it looks like they need a supply chest to be able to finish that off. Since that's relatively easy to sort out, I might just run down there now and do that. And then I've got to work out exactly what I'm going to do next. I obviously want this whole mineral sludge facility to be made sort of fairly quickly. Let's turn these guys off first. No, don't come to me. I'm gonna build you one of these and you can go. No, I don't want you. There, go in there. Leave me alone. Turn that lot off. Maybe that will stop them coming. Wasn't actually that much stuff. Okay, yes, this is looking slightly awkward. So if I now get the blueprint of this whole area, which would be that, yeah, that's probably how it should look, but it looks like I have instead planted it down like that. Which, you know, it probably actually doesn't work. I'm going to take a quick check on the one that I took this off of. Which should just be down here. Because I am slightly confused. Okay. Right, so we created... yeah, well, this doesn't even appear. This seems completely pointless. It's a mistake. Alright, well that makes some sense. So, yeah, I guess what we do is we whack it down. We let my bots build it out, and we'll just go from there, I guess. But yes, this is not actually required. E. Right, some things don't appear to line up perfectly, but never mind. And yes, this is effectively upside down. So we'll see if it manages to build that. I probably need to refresh this now. Stanozoc 19. Stanozoc 19. And it It would do it all automatically for me anyway, but let's just speed it on its way. And now focus on what else we can do. So this whole science thing doesn't make a lot of sense unless I can build out the labs. To build out the labs, I would need the modules, which we have 62 of those. I need 20 of those, so that side is okay. 17 of those is not going to be nearly enough. Of the speed modules, it's not going to be nearly enough, so we can't really build out the science just yet. I mean, I could build the other aspects of it, or I could be real to myself and say, well, the real issue is the fishies are not producing enough of the polluted stuff here, resulting in insufficient of this stuff, and we're not actually breeding these guys constantly as a consequence. 3.7k. We've got 3.7k over there. Yeah, these are plenty of nutrient pulp. But missing the alien food, I think. Missing enough of the alien food. So we need to, as NPandy01, if I'm murdering your name, you can always let me know how I'm supposed to pronounce it. But anyway, he's once again given me some advice, or reminding me, really, not so much advice, but reminding me that I mentioned a few episodes back that clearly these things are insufficient. I suppose I've got two choices. I either shove as many as I possibly can in this sort of area, which isn't that many, and hope that's going to be enough, or I take this whole thing out to like here or something and build a serious facility and resolve this issue once and for all. So the meat is stacked up. Oh, and this whole system here is fairly terrible. What's that? A hydro plant 3. It needs to be running continuously, really. I mean, the problem is I need to have this artificial fish water, which I don't really want to rebuild half of this stuff. So to get to that, I needed saline water. Was that it? Just saline water and water. You can't even get to it that way. Artificial food. Yeah, it's just water, so that's not a big deal. And an advanced chemical plant. And nutrient pulp, which is slightly more of an issue. There's probably lots of ways of getting that as well. But you need something growing something, and I don't really want to have to do that. I mean, if the worst came to the worst, I could probably just spill into this area that's otherwise unused. Yeah, maybe. I mean, this whole thing, I would have to, if I was to do this all again, I'd do this quite differently, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This clearly is not a wonderful way for. There's too many things that we're trying to build all in the same spot because we had no idea at the time. Well, I guess we didn't even really think it all through, but yeah, I mean, pretty much didn't really know. Wow, this one is barely doing much. We actually could possibly do with more logistic robots here as well. Okay, so if I need the fishy tanks, I can build 2. And then I'm just missing some iron. Yes, even with the level 4 robots, that's going to take a while. So let's head over to modules. Which is here. Now, these formulas, this one is about making polluted artificial water. These ones are also about making polluted artificial water. Wow, that's interesting. We may actually have an issue with the... Oh, they need... Hang on. Artificial fish water. Oh, that's the polluted version, right? Okay, yes. So... None of these have a problem with the amount of artificial fish water. Right, okay, good. Or nutrient pulp. It's just this one comes out and that's it. Basically instantly. Do I really need you? No. Oh, that was a titanium pipe. Okay. No wonder we instantly ran out of it. So we're going to need... Oh, and those. Right. You're actually one further away than you look. And artificial fish water. Okay. Which is that one as well, I guess. And I probably need a way of... picking stuff up afterwards. Everyone else probably has... No, you don't have speed modules. So this is probably going to result in this eventually having too much. Maybe this should be a buffer. Would that even help about now? I'm not sure. So now we're up to 21. What's good about this formula? Probably nothing. This one takes 2 raw meat. That one doesn't. This one doesn't require the raw meat. Still, I suspect that that's kind of the least of my troubles here. Oh. I'm not actually sure a 4 would fix that, so perhaps we just put another one of those there. Your artificial puffer atmosphere and your artificial fish water, right. Not exactly the same thing then. We had better produce one of these. Uh-huh. Now what are you up to? 22. Is this running any more often? Probably not. Is it actually helping me to breed more when... I should probably do some maths on that and just see if... because not taking up the... This is all basically production, so we kind of need more of these if we can do it. Still 22. Expecting you to overload at some point. Some point soon even. Yeah, now it's 30. So somehow this has to make it perhaps into there. Perhaps. Oh, wait a sec. We actually have... So this did used to deliver into there. It's just this one and this one that aren't delivering out. Well, I don't want to spend too long just staring at this, so I've increased it. Is it making any noticeable difference? Probably not. Which probably means any mucking around that I can do down there is not really going to be adequate. Well, okay, let's have a look at the things that we've been concerned about over the last few episodes. Charcoal. Charcoal has a surplus. Okay. Mineral sludge. Down to 2. Down to 2. Not bad. Wow. Filtration unit 2s. Why are they taking so long to turn up here? Oh, that's a problem. We have a bunch that haven't been manufactured. Filtration unit 2s. Okay. They need processing units, right. So to solve our problem, we have to go back into our problem. You are actually producing right now. But there must be shortages of something, right? No? Item ingredient shortage. Working. $9.3. Alright, so you're only needed in 2 places. The first one is the make everything. Factory. You're not exactly producing at a rate of superior knots. There. Oh gosh. So over a 1 minute period, we're doing kind of 320. Not consuming any at the moment because we don't have enough to consume. That's the average, yeah, not great. So we can actually get up to about 430 almost. But this is terrible. We have to have this stay up here at least. 2K. Good grief. So that's trying to get up to 16K. We don't currently have a shortage on it. This one's not moving at all because it's waiting for after even the Make Everything factory to get delivered. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to finish this out. So, did the fish... did the fish help? It's done far too little, really. And in fact, the butcher is now not getting enough. That's back to 30. Wow, this one's at 37 already. I think this is kind of net negative unless it delivers to up there. So... can I make this a buffer chest? Must be able to. And what are you doing? You're not exactly shooting up. Where could we... what's this? Passive provider only. This one doesn't really need more help, although I could go request from buffer chests, and whether that actually helps. Where's that go to? That goes up to there. I need to tell it not to do that. We only want... well, actually, for starters, it needs to be a filter. And the filter has to be these... that one, Santarais. And we only work if Santaray is, say, greater than 8. Maybe I should make that 10. It might make a little bit less going around in circles. Oh. Okay. And now probably we don't have enough butcheries. This still wasn't nearly enough. We also have some of the meat on here that's not going to work particularly well, so let's clear that out. What? Alright. You go in there. Now, what happened to that meat that I picked up as well? There it is. Okay. In fact, what we should do is take that over here. I don't know if that's that much better. It's just a ghost. It's hard to know what ratio of these things really is going to work out for us. I'm fascinated to see if it's down to 1. So maybe I don't even need this yet. That seems a little incredulous, though. Artificial fish water is now actually suffering, possibly even struggling to keep up. You're advanced chemical plant 1. Do I have advanced chemical plant 2s on me? Advanced gas refinery. I do. Well, that's something else that I can fix while I'm here. So that's now 2. Which we could also speed module if we really needed to. This little thing can't cope. It's probably even going to choke these guys when they find they've got nowhere to put stuff, right? 10 in the exit. Yes, this one's going to choke. So that's not good. One little butchery. And you actually are slightly, no, not ahead. Keeping up, maybe. And this process is still way too slow. Because it just is. Is it though? Maybe it's something else that's causing trouble now. Why are you not doing the stuff you need to be doing? Because... oh, you're missing red circuits. We're just going around in circles. What's wrong with red circuits now? Copper coils. Which are not moving because there's no copper. And we're a long way away from them being able to move. Okay, copper. 87. What? Why is that not coming up with a P? Oh, I see. I've changed all of this. This particular one will order more than one, so it's got one output P, which hasn't been answered yet. Yeah, we're back to 3. So we really do need that to finish, but it's not going to finish until this one can finish. And that's not going to finish until this one can finish. This one's now waiting on red circuits because... oh, actually, red circuits should be starting up any moment now. $4.7K. I seem to... I'm not sure if I'm just wasting time here. When we really should be building something more constructively. See, if I get the modules to work faster, that's just going to drain these faster. And if I don't, it's going to sort out the situation. Good grief. We actually have it kind of partially working without me even really trying. So yeah, all we really need right now are these things. Is it worth me interfering? It might be, just to get it online. Make sure these product shortages can't happen anymore. I don't have a huge amount of space though. I really should get rid of these. God knows why I'm carrying that stuff around. That's a little bit more room. I probably don't even need that much, to be honest, though. So you're missing red circuits, right? Okay. So if we get a few, oh, and we still haven't finished this bit as well. A few processing units. Like that. That makes no difference now that I have belt immunity. With a few more processing units, we can kind of force the make everything factory to generate the oh, good. Some of the crushed stone clearance. Generate the filter unit 2s that we need. Oh, and I should upgrade these too. seems under control at the moment, so maybe that's not the most important thing right at this second. Filtration Unit 2. Here we go. You are Filtration Unit 2s. Okay. How many of these do you actually need? You need 5. So I've given enough for 40 of these to be built. Presumably it doesn't actually need 40. Okay. There are some other things that we need to have sorted, or we'd like to have sorted, that I've mentioned as well in passing, and that was we sorted out the construction robot brains and things up to level 4, but I don't think I have done the same with the logistic robots, although that talks about 3s, brains for 3s. What about the 4s? Okay, so the extra bits you're missing are CPUs and multi-layer circuit board. CPUs and multi-layer circuit board. That should enable 4s to be built. And that will actually have them built. And then if we come down to this row, we're going to need the tool 4s in the order of -50. Nitinol gear. Oh. I'm fine with that. Wow, they don't even use the lower level ones. And then logistic 4s. Construction 3s. Okay, so if I was to say logistic 3s make 50 and logistic 4s make 50, would any of these start up? No, because you don't have the things that you need, which in your case are logistic 2s, which are those logistic 2s, flying robot frame 3s, which are probably in there. And then those and those, and then this one here, which is for the 4s, needs basically the same kind of thing. So we would want these, say, for the brain, and these guys. Oh, yeah, there is one other thing. That is these guys. Now, for some reason, you haven't produced any Flying robot frame 3s. What's going on here? Oh, no processing units. Okay. There. Be my guest. So, that should make it so that these can start filling out. Now, let's make that 400. I should check power as well. 800, 900. That's fine. It's all under control. One thing I was thinking in terms of the nuclear power as well. Nuclear power. So the nuclear fuels. So I was saying, let's do this one. It is more efficient in terms of the fusion catalysts. But what occurs to me is when you break this down, this creates 10 and this breaks down 10. You always get a fusion catalyst back, so you're never actually consuming the catalysts that you're picking up from these other things. The only way you can contain the number is actually to go to this one, where you get 50% more power for or like 30% more deuterium gas, and you probably have the same outcome here. So you'd use 5 to make 10 and you'd get 1 back, so this would create a deficit. So if I need to get rid of them, that's probably what I need to do. Now what's this? Just another way to get plutonium, I guess. Oh well, that's that. So I think I will check this just quickly. Okay, I'm using some speed modules, and there's only 3 of those filtration units now outstanding, so that will probably not take particularly long to resolve itself. In the meantime, let's see if we can actually get this facility up and running. What? What did I run into? Defeated by what? Was killed at. Oh, maybe I was blowing up something and I ran into the hole created by it. That's why I don't like these guys being on. Well, it's amongst the reasons why I don't like those guys being on. Down here, I need to come up kind of twice. No, gee, thought I was about to kill myself again. I might have to spend some time actually fixing these pathways a little bit. Right, I'll need to come up one more. So yeah, this just looks like it's completely unsupplied. Yes, that is correct. We definitely need this facility. There is no question. Oh, in my mind at all. Yes, I didn't get hit by a train that time. I just died by walking into a patch of water that I'd just created. Turn those guys off. Gun. Oh, I've picked up everything. There. So, what we need to do is populate these with like 60 of these guys. Well, let's say 50 anyway. And oh, you have no power, huh? Here we need to. So P is oxygen. That one. And Q is carbon. That one, but we have to get the oxygen first now. So you have 50. You would probably like 50 as well. I thought I made that 400. I did, but maybe I didn't wait for them. Okay, at least one question's been answered. We do know how to get here. And charcoal on the way. I probably actually need some sulfur to start. No, we have sulfur already. And even as silly as it is, I have some of this really old belt laid in a late game factory. You're maxed out, so there we go. We're actually producing some stuff now. And when you trigger, we need the mineral sludge empty train. That would be correct, but we obviously don't have it yet. Filling up not too slowly, so I did 1, 2, 3, so you should have. Okay, I'm confused now. Well, maybe if we just pop back to the make everything, because it's not particularly far from here. Get some more of those guys. I don't want to make them by hand. The filter frames. If you're wondering what is he talking about now, filter frames. And with a bit of luck, I'll find where I'm going. I'm not sure why the game is slowing down slightly. Turn that on. I don't need 4K of that. There you go. Maybe that was the reason that we had a problem. Okay. Where are we trying to get to? We're trying to get up there. Oh, this is... Whoops. Better. Whoa! We've already done this once tonight. I just want to put these filter frames in. I shouldn't do this late at night, should I? But I've run out of episodes, so I need to make some progress. Where did that happen? Over here somewhere? Yes, and where are we? We're down there, okay. There's no way I can put all of my running into trains down to doing recordings late at night, unfortunately. I'd have to be a little bit more honest. I really, half the time, don't look. And some of these trains are moving very fast, especially the Mark III ones. Okay. Wow. Here. And yes, the idea of getting enough shields so I can actually fend off a train is starting to appeal more and more, shall we say. What is the problem over here? Not really sure. Huh? You have some, so... Alright. I'm not actually sure that 50 is enough, but... It's an okay start, I guess. You clearly don't feel it's enough, so... okay. What is... Oh, okay. This one is not actually producing any... Oh, I've done it again. I can't believe it. I think we're going to just finish there because it's getting a bit silly just running backwards and forwards for these trains. But obviously we need to fill in the areas that need the underwater thingies, which didn't quite all work. We'll probably do that, well, in the next step. I might even do it between episodes. But I think we're going to finish there. We're going to wrap up there. I'm going to have to do something better with the modules as well. But yeah. See you next time, guys, and hopefully we can be a bit more productive. Well, when this is fully online, hopefully that's enough of the mineral sludge for now. And maybe just some speed modules or something that are going to be all we need to sort out our woes for a little while. Anyway, thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.